That music is like fire and ice. Just call me brimstone. My beats be like lava.
Our addiction.
I try to cover up the mistakes and the pain and the scars from you.
Music is our addiction.
Literally just talking with the microphone off. That's great. That's a good start. Yeah, this is the part where we do tarot cards for the people that have joined. If you've got any questions or answers, and if you've not, then I'm going to go. I don't know how long to sit around for waiting for people, so I'll probably give it about 10 minutes. There is now. Don't let me fade. So if anybody's joined, if you want to join and you want a comment, you want a question answering, anything like that. Hey, we've got some people. How you doing? So I tried to go live earlier, but no one was around. So what time is it there? Grand Rising. Gas up. Gas up. Gas up. How is everybody? Currently smoking me a ciggy too. Yeah, sorry, but I don't think I'm ever going to really give up cigarettes. Cigarettes is something that I I just enjoy it. Like I'm losing weight though. That's a good sign. I've actually been to the doctors today and I stood on the scales and I've lost more weight. So that's a good thing. My ADHD is, oh God, I've been really struggling with that. I wish I could get some help from the hospital or the doctors or somebody. Today's not so bad. And to be honest with you, it's the first day that I actually started this again, which is my CBD pen. Actually really calmed me down. But like my brain has been like, oh, over the past week, it's just that my girlfriend's gone mental. Like she's just kind of like, you know, are you all right, Steve? I'm like, no, I'm not. Like something's going wrong with my brain. Never say never. Yeah, never say never. No. How was my picnic? Picnic was all right. Yeah, went out yesterday. Did we go out yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. My brain is just gone. It's like mushroom cloud at the minute. But we did go out the other day. Yeah, we just had a drive around. We just got in the car. We're talking about vlogging again, but the trouble is my relationship has been so much on the multimedia that everybody just thinks that it's possibly a joke. So I don't really mention it too much. But we got in a car yesterday and I said, look, let's just get in the car and let's just randomly drive anywhere. Let's go like south and we'll drive that way or east and we'll go that way. And then the first place that we pull up to that looks nice, we'll go there. So we went out for a drink in a really big pub and started chatting to people and then took a ride around and had a look and thought, oh, this is a really nice place to go to. So yeah, I like the random bits. Yeah, my girlfriend, she is a bit of a rock because to put up with someone like myself with ADHD it is difficult, I must admit. But yeah, it is what it is. How are you guys anyway? I haven't been live for a little while because I've been trying to muster up my energy, but it's not been good. And it's very hot in the UK at the moment. Sounds adventurous. Yeah, we do things like that. We just take off. Like, I prefer to get in a car and just go somewhere. But at the moment, it's really good. We haven't had an argument in a while, so that's really good. We did discuss that and said, isn't it strange that we haven't had an argument in a little while? Which has been good. So does anybody want a question or... Because we're doing tarot readings. Or anybody want to join for a question? Living life as a rock across the pond. You Americans always say that, don't you? To us British lot. Across the pond. Yeah, we're doing all right. 22 degrees. I don't know what it is. It's hot in this bedroom because I'm surrounded by televisions and lights. So it's always quite hot, but it's not too bad a day. But yeah, we do fine. We spoke about it. We always speak, me and my girlfriend. She's a Leo. But we always talk about my problems. And I always say, no matter what comes out in your readings, right, you have a chance to work on things, split up, get back together, split up, get back together. But that's part of learning to live with people. And we've had a lot to deal with because I found out that I had ADD. And then, like, you know, I found out what it was like to, like, argue. And I don't really argue, so I'm not really an argumentative person. And then, like, how confusing that was for me to just, like, go off and stop speaking for a while and whatnot. So, you know, you can only learn by your mistakes. And that's what we've done. But yeah, we did have a little bit of a talk about the old maybe doing the vlogging and the cooking again. But Yeah, I don't know. I think she's more worried about what everyone's going to think because of my bad mouth. Yeah, it does come in many forms, yeah. And it's good when you can work on it. Like I said, there's never cheating and there's never no violence. There's no violence and there's no cheating. It's not that. It's just learning to cope with each other's difference of opinion. That's all it is, learning to be in a relationship, I suppose. A functioning one to make it work, right? No vagina recipes. You know what? I actually thought about this, right? I have got a great idea, a fantastic idea, and I really wanted to do it, but I don't know. I don't know. But here where I live, right, there are no places like ice cream where you can buy ice cream, right? And I own an ice cream maker, and it's simple to make ice cream. And I've been making, and I've got like a really good recipe that is so cheap to make. It is probably 100 calories. That's it. If you're on a calorie deficit diet, this 1 litre, well, 1 pint of ice cream that tastes just like ice cream is only 100 calories. And you can pretty much, and I've lost weight. Like I've been eating, then at night I have like a whole pint of ice cream. Okay. Butterscotch flavour, banana flavour. You can put your own mix-ins in it, like chocolate chip, stuff like that. Put whatever you want in it. It will add up the calorie content, so you got to be careful what you're adding in. But I was thinking about like owning a shop, like renting out a shop and making homemade ice cream and doing like loads of bizarre flavours that they don't do anywhere else, and do it less than what Halo Top. Halo Top is 350 calories. I can pretty much make it about 150 and make it equally as nice. So I was thinking about doing that, but nah. Yeah, I think it was someone was on the that came on here and had a go at me on the what do you call it? I haven't been on there for a while, Discord. And because I put my girlfriend's picture up as a thumbnail, and someone let rip into me. I am never going to forgive you again, blah, blah, blah. How dare you get back with your girlfriend? And I'm like, what the fuck? And started really judging me. And I'm unsubscribing and I'm leaving your Patreon and you shouldn't be with her. And I'm like, oh. So, you know, I've been a long time follower and you're disappointing. That's the trouble with being online, is that people judge you all the time. So if any of you really want to help me out financially, because I am struggling financially, that's another thing Steve is going through, is this worry about money. So if any of you do actually really want to join, it costs like $2 or $3 to get questions throughout the month. And it does help out me as much as it, believable or not, how cheap it is, it all adds up. So if you want to join and you want questions, then there's the join link, and then I can ask you whatever you can ask me whatever you like. So what we got, Susie? Did Susie ask? Did someone ask for a question, or someone? So like ice cream. Miriam, how you doing? Yeah, so I was thinking about owning an ice cream shop. I don't know. I think it's because I know for a fact that in this town it would sell. Like where I live, 100% would it sell, because there isn't one. Nowhere near where I live is there anywhere that does things like ice cream. Like, no. Definitely not the kind of stuff that I would make and put in it. Okay, and also low fat. Like 120 calories per whole tub of ice cream, like Ben and Jerry's, right? And it would be people would queue up in order to buy it. But it's one of those whether I want to fork out the expense to get it all going and open up a shop and make it all and buy more of these mixers and stuff. But yeah. Possibility. But anyway, so do we have anybody that wants to join and ask a question relating to tarot? It doesn't matter if you don't have to have one. Like, if you've got nothing to ask and you're just supporting me anyway, that's really good of you. I don't think people realise how hot. Like, you can't really see that over there. No, it won't reach that far around. You know, one of those real big studio lights that they have when they're like up on a beam. There's like one of those there. There's a TV there. There's a TV here and here. There's two lights here, another light there. And you end up like brown afterwards. It's pretty much like being on a sunbed. Before someone steals your idea, yeah, open one, I'll come and live near you. Yeah, I was looking into it, right? And my girlfriend, she went on Google and she said, well, let's have a look, see what it would cost, what people earn. And it said opening up an ice cream shop. And it said that people that open up ice cream shops, they normally can take home between 30 to 35 to 40,000 a year, like selling ice cream. 35 to 40,000 a year selling ice cream. But the bit that I've got is the selling point, is the selling the flavours that people don't sell. Okay, like apple crumble pie flavour by putting apple pie mixture in there. Okay, and making it so it's like 130, probably 150. As long as you're below 350 calories, like Halo Top is, as long as you're below that, but I can make it taste really nice at 120 calories. And it would definitely sell, but I don't know. I also realised that I'm live on Facebook and my friends are probably listening and taking the idea. How is everybody? Oh, so someone asked a question, Shelby. Shelby isn't a member, as far as I can see. Yeah, we need to become a member, guys, if you want a question. But it's $2 or $3. It doesn't cost much. You're right, Brooke. Hungry for ice cream now. Yeah, I have it every night. But there's a secret to making it. And you also have to make it the night before as well. And the decent ice cream maker is probably about £300, £350. I don't want to question, but I think this is your sign to open a shop for a van and do it. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing it online. My girlfriend did actually say, how about doing it as a van? Like one of these people that pull up and sell beef burgers and stuff like that and use a van in order to do so. I don't know. I've been thinking that way because I'm kind of thinking around my channel that tarot's just kind of like dead in the water, really. That's the kind of feeling that I've been getting just lately. Struggling to kind of like make ends meet. And it was weird, but when COVID happened is when my channel went, whoa, it got really big, and COVID, and like everybody was on Patreon and it was like really big and the company was like big. And then when COVID stopped and everybody could go back to work, slowly started to go down a little bit after a little bit. And now the recession is kind of there. No one can afford everything. And it's just kind of like got smaller and smaller and smaller. So my brain was ticking and thinking, at my age of 47, nearly 48, what am I going to do? You all right, Roxy? How are you? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, well, I was thinking about maybe just doing it online. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. With an ice cream on it. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then I've got to buy a van. I'm going to have to buy everything. I was thinking about doing it online and making it to order. and then dropping it off to people and buying myself just one of those like freezers that freezes it all up. We've got a freezer, but you would need a bigger one. And then put it in the car in a freezing tub and then take it around house to house. But you get ice cream vans, you see, so... Man with a van. Coming up, love-wise for me. Let's see then, Roxy B. Let's see, Roxy B. Anything coming up in the form of her love life for Roxy B? Anything coming up in the form of her love life for Roxy B? Ace of Swords. 9 of Wands. Suffering through PTSD and trauma. Being ghosted. Oh, thank you. That's delayed. Thank you, Miriam. But yeah, this is where are you going, Spirit? Up here. I mean, it comes down to the general question again. If you want a relationship, you got to go out. Okay, you got to go out. You got to not be nervous about approaching people. Okay, and going out, going to bars, going to restaurants, going online, dating and stuff like that. Okay, because at the moment there's just nothing really happening and not really speaking to anyone, and not really nothing happening because there's no action in your reading. Okay, Miriam. Sorry, Roxy B. Roxy B. What's coming up for Roxy B? So 7 of Wands. It feels like 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Possibility. Hello, Hillary. Thank you for joining. Where do we go far? Here we go. So, Roxy. It feels like that you're a little bit standoffish here of not wanting to put the effort in for a relationship here. Okay, this is needing to speak and open up to people and how can I put this? Like how difficult it can be for men, right? Imagine walking up to a stranger on the street and starting to talk to them and ask them out, right? Men can get extremely nervous knowing that that is all upon the male that has to put the work in for the female. They have to go towards them, they have to think about what they're going to say. And if they don't have a real lot of confidence, sometimes a lot of people, they just shy away from it and just think, So they need to be in an event to meet someone. And that's how your kind of reading is here, Roxy. Okay. It's sort of, it's saying that it can be there, but the 9 of Wands is needing to have courage in order to be able to speak to people anywhere, like speaking to people, opening up, just walking into a bar and walking over to a guy is very nerve-wracking, and just starting to talk to them. It's very nerve-wracking, but that's what you need to do to be with someone, you see. What men have to do is what women like, is confidence, right? Is confidence. But trust me, men like the same in a woman as well. If a woman doesn't have any confidence whatsoever, it's difficult to approach them because they're not really giving them a come on, right? So everybody, woman or male, feels as if they're going to get rejected if they speak and say something. So you need to open up here, open up, because it's there if you go looking for it, okay? This is obviously about looking and not looking and so on and so forth, and opening up and hiding feelings and stuff. So it's like, I've got feelings of things that I want in life, but opening up is a very difficult thing for me to do, to be able to just go into a bar or whatever and start opening up. But this is where online could be a lot easier these days, where you can just text people and stuff and plan to meet up, you know that it's going to be a relationship, or go to a bar with friends and get someone to introduce. Or even, I tell you what's a really good idea as well, Roxy, here, is joining a group of people, right? Doesn't even matter if you don't like it, like painting, how to paint, right? Or how to do something, right? Just don't go to like Alcoholics Anonymous or anything like that, right? Right, but like go join a club or a singles club, okay, or a like where you're going to meet people, like a book reading club or a Bible bashing club. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. But you're going to meet people, right? And you're going to find someone. And even if you find someone that knows someone, at least you're going there to start meeting people, right? Or go to the gym and join a club, right? Not where everyone's got their headphones on. Join it where they go and they participate in all of the, you know, That was very good for me at the time when I did it. I met loads of people. Loads of people when I went to the gym and joined classes is where my life started to change, and I met loads of different people, loads of different friends. They were all taken, the people that I met, but I met loads of friends. And it's really good, okay? But that's your reading, Roxy, is that you need to open up in order to find what it is that you're looking for here, okay? I've been working on finding someone. It's a great idea. Thanks, Steve. I will return from from the AA meeting. yeah, don't go NA or AA. That's really not a really good idea. You're just going to find yourself an alcoholic there. That's probably not what you want, right? I don't know. We'll meet anybody on here. Where are you from, Roxy? Where are you from? What's good coming up for me, and will I get my art studio? I was talking about art a minute ago. Hillary O'Neill. I can't answer a question about will I get an art studio going, because that's more of a yes or, I mean, I can ask it. Will Hillary end up getting her art studio started? Yes. No. It's a yes or no question. So it means that the more effort that you put in towards this, Hillary, here, the more you're going to get out, right? It's a little bit like what I was saying about the ice cream and having a really good idea of what I wanted to do. Okay, I know that it would work, but I've got to invest money into it in order to get it work. Okay, so you've got to invest money knowing that you may get a return, but in the future. So it's an investment. But will I get it going? That's down to you. Okay, because it's there. It's saying, okay, the option and the opportunity is there for you to get this going. How much effort, how much time are you spending doing it? How much free time do you have? And how much free time of that are you giving up to do that? Where are you putting it and everything else? Because art is a very difficult art to sell, selling art. Because I do know a few people that are, well, I know a few piss artists, and I also know a few artists. And I know that they're also very good, but I know that it's very difficult to sell. Okay. And it's also a long time to do a painting. Okay. So let's see. Hillary O'Neill. But don't let all those kind of things stop you. Okay. I would say for an art studio, to say that would work better is to actually teach people art. Teach people art. Okay. I don't know. I mean, that might be your idea. Selling art, I would say it'd be very difficult. Teaching art and classes is pretty much, I would say, is going to be something of a revenue that you can get in immediately, because you can do private lessons at your home, okay, and stuff like this, okay. Hillary O'Neill. So, Five of Pentacles, you see, this can be where an idea is there, but an idea is given up without putting any effort in. This is needing to find more time and more money to put into it to get anything out. Okay. So how can I relate this to you? So when I was starting this channel, I had 3 other jobs, and then all through my spare time, I had to do this for 3 or 4 years before I even considered really about money. And then after quite a long time, I had enough to be able to stop working and just do this. But I had to keep doing this for many years to get people interested before I started charging money or earning money. You know, YouTube is the same. Like you've got to get AdSense, and you've got to have like 10,000 watch hour views and 10,000 subscribers, and before you can start getting adverts, and even then you don't get any money. So it's the same thing, Hillary, right? It's saying that if you want this, then you've got to put in the time, whatever spare time you've got, put whatever spare money you've got into it, and how quick that happens is how quick and how much you put into it, right? I want to teach art, but I'm a tattoo artist. Really? Well, I would say that there is more. Do you want to do me some more tattoos? Down here, Dave. Wait, we're here. Hello. Yeah, do you want to do me a tattoo? I would say there's more money in that than art, really. Hillary O'Neill. King of Swords. Can be owning my own company and business. But again, you're getting more of this energy. It's kind of like I'm not really seeing any results yet. I'm not seeing anything coming in yet. I'm not seeing any clients. I'm not really seeing any revenue coming in. I'm not, not seeing the result yet. It's because you've not done it long enough yet to get the result yet, okay? Because this is like things not really being seen. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So I don't know how much money to invest in it because I don't know if it's going to work, for one. So two, I can either, one, just give up altogether, okay? Or two, just keep doing little bits, but, So like I said, with any business that you start, the amount of money and the amount of time and the amount of effort that you put into it, the quicker it builds. But you do have to be prepared to be doing it for quite a while to get your name out there. This is needing to put your name everywhere on social media. In the papers, in the newspapers, go to billboards around your town or city or wherever you live. Put them all up everywhere. Art studio, half price, blah, blah, blah. Teaching this. Sending your photographs everywhere. Plaster it everywhere online, right, here. Because this is where nobody's seen it. Nobody knows of it, right? If nobody knows of your art studio, then nobody's going to come to your art studio, right? Yeah. So I'm waiting on my apprenticeship to get started. Of course, I would do a tattoo on you. I need more confidence in my craft. You're right. Well, confidence is the only thing that builds confidence is doing it. Right? It's just like relationships and anything else. It really is. Right? And it's like I was saying to Roxy, you're not going to get anything without confidence. Confidence is everything. Okay, everything. I've even seen people that try tarot channels and they come on and they're so nervous. I'm going to show my face. No, hello, the camera's on me. Right? But give it a few weeks, months, and years, and you don't even realise the camera's on. Okay, so you can only get more confident by keep doing it. Keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Keep getting knockbacks, okay? Because it just makes you stronger. You're prepared more then, okay? You know a different angle that you can take. If you get a no, what other angle can I take to get a yes, okay? How harder have I got to work to make it work? How much money do I have to put into this to make it work, right? You got to strategize when it comes to money and business, okay? And you've also got to know when to cut your losses and run. Stop spending. Unless it comes to joining me. Well, it's only $2 or $3, right? Yeah, my camera focus. It is. I class my camera now as my spirit guide. It follows me everywhere that I go, look. It don't leave my side. It's constant. It's Dave. It's Dave, isn't it? Let's see. High Priestess for Hillary O'Neill. I'm also sweating at the armpits. I don't know if you're having a problem with a Leo in your life here at all, Hillary. Oh, don't know. Seem to be happy there. Got a strong connection with someone, more than likely here. But yeah, the question of your business, it will work if you continue to do so. Okay. Oh. Let's, you might hear that though. Been dying to put on that air conditioning for a while. Yeah, there's an energy going on there with the Leo or something, like happy energy there. What's the time? 25. I also sweat a lot. Yeah. It's to be honest with you, and this is God's honest truth, I'm not a real sweaty person, not really. I am when I'm sitting here. When I sit here, I'm locked in the corner here, and there's like a fucking huge hot television that I'm looking at now. It's there. There's another one here that's 65 inch, and this is 55 inch, and they both give off a load of heat. And then I've got like 2 ring lights that give off a lot of heat, and then a big studio light there that gives off a lot of heat, that gives the light for the back there, and then a PC that chucks out a load of heat from the back of the tower. So even on a cold day in this room, it's hot. You can pay my electric bill if you like. Claim that on the old tax. But given rights, I have another half an hour that I can actually work. Because when you run a business at home, you only get to work till 5 o'clock and you can't claim any tax back off it. So whatever electric and stuff like that is used after 5 o'clock, it's classed as personal. Personal use. All that heat sounds like fucking no. Hi Steve, can I get a general overall energy for anything positive coming my way in Cancer and love? I'm a Virgo, life path 8. What do you mean in, oh sorry, career, sorry. You're confused with your Leo, Mariam. I've been confused around Leos, but they're lovely. You're right, Carla. So Lisa B, anything coming up for Lisa B? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 9 of Cups, emotionally fulfilled as I am. I don't need any more. Okay, I'm hopeful that there may be someone out there. I'm stuck at home. Are you in a commitment here with this King of Cups? Lisa B. The Empress, a 3, Pisces energy. 9 of Swords, generally stressed and worried. Can't see anything coming up around career. But like I said, in the form of career, people ask this all the time. This is why I do not do work readings. Because someone will ask for a career reading, and then I'll do the whole career reading, and then I'll ask them, what do you do for a career? And they'll say something like, I work at McDonald's. Are you an entrepreneur? No. So if you want more money, you're going to have to ask for more hours. If you are looking for a better career, are you looking for a better career? Are you looking for a better job? Are you looking to become more of a manager? Have you got an idea? Not at the moment, but hopeful. Well, this is hopeful. But this is also wishful thinking. Okay. Let's see. Lisa B. There's someone there, but I don't know who it is. Like, I mean, there is someone here. King of Pentacles. Lisa B. Oh, ooh. What is that? Are you still caught in some sort of like toxic love affair of some kind here? Because when I'm calling out your name, it's going to show me the energy that's what you're giving off. Like the signals of your brain of what you more than likely think about all the time is what I'm going to pick up on here. So if you spend the majority of your time thinking about a karmic person that's in and out of your life, they're still in and out of your life, but it's still toxic. Yeah. Why does Lisa B have the devil? 5 of Wands, arguments. Over. Another 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. So struggling with finances and career. Nothing changing there. Okay. Still stuck at the same job there. Well, that can be like Capricorn energy. They can stick with the same job a lot. 7 of Swords. Hopeful energy of love from the King. It's kind of like you've got someone here, but there's a lot of like toxic energy of backwards and forwards. I'm a lease analyst, and my contract is coming up and renewal on Monday. I'm hoping for a permanent position. Well, you're going to have to fight for it. This is having a fight for a position at work. Okay. So that would be having a fight for what I want. There might be competition of other people looking for it. Okay. So I can tell you that there's not only just one person that's interested in this Capricorn energy. Okay. You're going to have to fight for it. There's competition there. But that could be good news that's kind of coming your way. But you are going to have to put in quite a bit of effort in order to get it. Okay. Love life could be the same. It depends if you're in and out and in and out and in and out, like In and Out Burger. Right. What is this King of Pentacles for Lisa B? Is a 3, Pisces, and a 2. Are you in some sort of like metaphysical drama triangle here, Lisa B? I don't know, because there's hopeful energy. There's this like wishing upon a star and this hopeful energy here. But then there's this 2 of Cups person that keeps being toxic, like abandoning and commitment issues and having to fight for competition and having to fight to get your attention. And then you get this 7 of Swords, which is fighting to get someone's attention. It can also be like ADHD, it's also attention deficit and also attention seeking. But I walked away 2 weeks ago from my so-called soulmate person. He is an Aquarius, life path 4. The same. 2 weeks ago, you're still going through the same energy. Even tarot can be built upon what signals that you're giving off in your brain. Right? You're thinking about something a lot, right? What you think about a lot is what I'll pick up in your energy. Even if you don't communicate with the person, it's wondering if this is over or not, if they're ever going to come back or not. Am I ever going to meet anyone new or not? Is it going to be this person that comes back and stops me from moving on? Am I ever going to accept them if they do? Or am I completely over and done and finished and just like saying no to it and going my own way? Okay, but this is like competing for competition. There's competition competing for attention. I'm always having to fight you for the attention that I want. Okay. You never give me it when I want it. You just give me an headache. Okay. It's a little bit like trying to fight an aspirin for a relief, right? Yeah. Sarah Woodard, you all right? How you doing? And also Sarah Nichols in the Facebook. I got tired of fighting for his attention, so I just gave up. Sometimes being in love is just not enough. No, definitely not. Love is not what keeps a relationship together. That's not love. It's commitment and working on it. Like I said, it's like at the times when I've gone through this so many times, like when you're like, depending on what goes on in your commitments and your relationships, you can keep fighting with the person and you're learning about the person, then eventually they can give in and you can get on quite well. But you have to go through those times to get to that bit. Okay. Depends if you give up or not. If you're easy, give up. You're like, I give up on you. You can give up, but then you can try again a week or two later or a month later. Okay, and then you go through the same cycle again. Some soulmates, they can give up completely and utterly on the person, or they can just stay focused on that one person but they have breaks, right? Sometimes a break in a commitment and a relationship is actually a good thing. I'm not kidding you. If you need a commitment and a relationship 24/7, then you're codependent. If you're in a relationship where you can have a breather for a couple of 3 days, woohoo, you want to think yourself lucky, where you can have that couple of 3 days break to yourself, relax, put the TV on, not worry about fighting over who's going to watch the football or the cricket or fucking now varnish are us. Okay, don't have to worry about all that. An actual couple of days break is actually really good in a relationship. As long as you maybe just keep up on the blower, good morning, blah, 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 see you later, tomorrow, you know. But they're actually good in a relationship. They keep that excitement going. When you spend too much time with a partner, you know, it can be very smothering. It can be right on top of you all the time, right? So it's not always a good thing to be constant. It's actually good to have separation. It's just reverse psychology. It's just the world thinks that separation is a bad thing. That's all. It's not. It's a good thing. Because it makes you realise that you love the person. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it does. Okay, when you have a couple of weeks break and you end up getting back together, that's normally because you've missed each other, right? So you end up back together. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. That's the push and the pull. Thank you. New follower. Lucky B over on Twitch. Thank you for joining on Twitch. Sorry that I'm not on Twitch very often. I work mainly from YouTube, but thank you for joining all the same. If you would like a question, you will need to join, but you can follow on YouTube or coming up in the chat. I don't know if the multi-stream energy there works for chat. Am I late? I don't know. Are you on your period? If you would like a question, you just need to join. And if you want to join, that is here in the comment section. It says join for perks. Join this channel to get access to the perks. $2 or $3 doesn't cost much. You can ask me what you like. Trust me, my readings, full spread readings for your life is £40, right? So just to be able to have a question answered for £3 really ain't too much to ask, is it? You like that one, Miriam, did you? Am I late? Fucking hope not, Terry. God. You got jokes today, Steve. I have. Sorry, but come on. Am I late? That's the first thing I'm going to think of is about your period, right? Angela, you're right. How are you? How's the kids? It's my new guy, Genuine. You will need to join, Lacey. I've just put the link in the chat there. It says join for perks. It's $2 or $3. You can ask me what you want, but you would need to join. I cannot do this for free. I've got to feed myself. Can you give me something on finances? Here we go. Finances. I mean, what are you doing about finances, Angela? Hopefully you're not just sitting down and you're taking action, right? You've got a plan and you're putting it into action, right? What's up, muffins? Muffins and mega points. When you pay Super Chats, where does the money get drawn from? Do you set up a YouTube account or something? The money when you guys send a Super Chat or join, they take 30% of tax. So out of the $3 that it costs you to join here, they probably take more than half of that. So I really get like £1. That's it. That's why I try to encourage a lot of you to join. And in order to get Super Chat, you've got to have like 10,000 views, hours views, and you've got around 1,000 subscribers. And then if you get so me, for instance, when I did the Capricorn reading, I'd got 3,500 views. I received £5, which is $6. It's not a lot, right? People think that YouTube pays you a lot of money if you've got 1 million followers, more than likely. Okay, but for 3,000 views on the Capricorn reading alone, just one reading, 3,000. I looked at it this morning. I've got £5, which is $6. Okay, it's not even enough to buy half a pouch of tobacco. Right? So, you know, always be aware that YouTube is not that great living that people think that it is. It is if you've got like a lot of people watching all of the time. It can be a good backup. But so, Angela. So you got the Ten of Cups, Angela, feeling happy. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So your question was about whether I can find more money or anything more lucrative. The Moon in reverse, a mother without a child here. Child. So a mother without a child, more than likely missing them and not speaking to them at the moment and not really hearing anything from them. Maybe struggling slightly financially. Yeah. Angela. And I don't have a darn plan because I'm disabled and wanting, waiting on Social Security, living on a camper. Oh, right, okay. YouTube is hard work, never pays off. It depends on how much time and effort you've got to put into it, really. Okay, so Social Security, disability. Yeah, it can take quite a long time there. Angela. It's coming up for Angela. Nothing financial really is kind of coming up because it feels like other loss. And the Knight of Pentacles is also things not happening as quick as I want it to. Like, I want it to hurry up. I need communication to find out what's going on about this money here. Angela. Waiting, still on finances and money. Oh, I don't know. This is being able to bank money, and it is money, but this is waiting, and this is an answer of no, really. Blocked, like no communication, nothing coming through. Needing to save money also. Angela. Something starts to happen in the near future. Well, in the future, I can't tell you how near or far. Tell me about this High Priestess, please, for Angela. What's coming up for Angela, this High Priestess? Yeah, there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of worry. This is also like getting very tired, fatigued, and could be like ADHD, fatigue, tiredness, incapacity, disabled energy, or so Four of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords is also an answer of no. They're also no energies. This is hopeful, but everywhere I look, there's a no. There's hopeful, but nothing as yet. Okay, this is not getting word of mouth by someone and not knowing what's going on and stressed out about not knowing. And then the Ten of Swords is still a not knowing energy. Tell me about what happens after the Ten of Swords. About being able to love my children, but I'm still waiting on, yeah, still undecided. I can't pick up a yes for the Social Security energy there. It feels like a long, drawn-out game. It's a little bit like waiting in the UK, to be honest with you. Like, I'm waiting on news about ADHD. I have ADHD, and it is very tiring, very draining. I lose grips of reality trying to figure out how the hell I can keep afloat and everything, and having the energy to do so when some days I don't even feel like I can't even move. And all I've got to do is read tarot cards, and even I can't even be bothered to move. And it takes 2 years to get any help in the UK. And you just got to keep waiting. You just got to keep waiting, and there's nowhere that you can look up or check. You're just on a list. That's it. Done. And you have to wait and wait and wait and wait. And I get so tired and I get so frustrated and there's no help. So when it comes to your incapacity there, it's kind of saying no, Angela, really, to be honest with you. Sorry to give such bleak outcomes in life, but life is about the action that you can take. And if you can't take any action, then you are stuck waiting. Pretty accurate. The streets of waiting is going through hardship. It is. Like, everybody's noticing it. Like, this business, when I first started, it went boom. And then the economy crashes and then no one's got any money. So everybody's struggling. Been waiting for 6 years. Huh? Appeal after appeal. What, you have to appeal in America for incapacity benefit? Do you really? What, do they keep saying that you are able to work? That's the only thing that would stop you here. When you apply for incapacity here, you have to go and see a doctor to get to go and see another doctor. And that doctor will ask you to, like, bend over, stretch, can you touch your toes, walk for a little while, assess you, feel your bones and stuff like that, and then tell whether you're lying or telling the truth. And then they'll make a judgment and say whether you can have it or whether you can't. I know that pretty much goes on here because it's not really easy to get pandemic, yes, if they don't find favour for you. Yeah, if they don't. I mean, here in the UK, I don't know about you, but ADHD here is classed as being disabled. It's classed as a disability. But you would have to have other things as well. Just go in there with a walking stick. Palm it off, right? Make things worse. Make shit up if you have to, but done all that. Very hard in the US to get here. Yeah. Well, what you was looking at is the High Priestess there. That is justice, basically. It's two. It's a Libra. But it means things that are not being told to you that you're having to fight for to find out what that is, and you don't know what it is. But it can also mean, like, court-related stuff. Okay, so a court date isn't coming. Like, you're not hearing anything from it. Like, it's not. If you've been waiting 6 years, I would strap yourself in maybe for another 6. Like, it's just, the appeal of that is they're going to just keep throwing it out. There are more important things of the world for them to say, oh, it's, just do this and just throw that out, Unfortunately, and I know how hard that can be. My girlfriend's watching. Hi, Emily. But yeah, it's difficult. Done all that. Yeah, like, if you're denied, like, here, pretty much if you go once to try and get incapacity benefit, right, and you go once, if they tell you no, for a start, you ain't got a leg to stand on, pretty much. You would need to have one leg to stand on to get it, pretty much. Right? If they tell you no, pretty much for a start, the chances of you being able to appeal against it is going to be very unlikely. And that could be why you've been waiting for 6 years, so I would try something different if you can. Yeah. Everyone says hi, Emily. I don't think that people on Facebook know that I can tell when they're actually clicked on to watch here. So, do we have any other questions from anybody? We're at 5 o'clock. Hi from Australia, everyone. Glad to catch a live, Steve. Love your readings. Thank you. Fatma Simpson. Did you get a lawyer, Angela? Good woman. People are calling you a good woman, Emily. I'm actually a really lucky guy. My girlfriend's going to like this one. Like, my girlfriend is 30 years old. She's 30 and I'm 47. People might see it as very strange, but no, I'm a lucky guy. Yeah, sure did, and just got a federal lawyer to appeal it at the federal level. Okay. But you might stand a chance there then, Angela. Robbing the cradle. Soulmates, you can never predict who they are when you meet them. We just click like chalk and cheese. We started off as friends, though. We were friends for a start. And I didn't make a move on her. I let her decide when we started going out. So if we've got no other questions, then I'll go live another time for people. I think a lot of people may have left. I'm not really sure from before. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end the stream. So thanks very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I can't join it. What do you mean? Should just be a link that says join, and then I think it asks you to put your details in.